This is Nova and I working some grouping systems and playing. We are breaking the pattern and having a lot of fun, throwing some disarms in there as well. Balintawak takes a lot of criticism for being an art that places the stick rather than swinging the stick through. And I agree somewhat on that criticism. However, what I find is that most other systems, instead of placing the stick, actually stop the strike on impact when they're training a drill that involves blocking. They don't follow through on their strikes. As soon as the block comes up, they stop dead. And this is just as unrealistic as just placing the stick. It is really no different because you're stopping on impact when in reality, if you're swinging at somebody, you'd be following through. However, let's keep in mind that training is not fighting, it is preparation for fighting. So you need to understand, what skills am I developing in this kind of training? For me, this kind of training really helps my checking hand become quite good and develops a lot of skill in checking. It also gives me that quick block and counter in close that I can use very fast. And I can use Balintawak in sparring. I do use Balintawak in sparring. However, the range that becomes useful is not something that is maintained a lot in sparring. It is a bridging range, and I use Balintawak to close distance and get into clinch range, get into stand-up grappling range to be able to control the weapon arm, trap the weapon arm, and keep my weapon hand free so I can continue to apply my weapon in close range. Balintawak helps a lot with that kind of skill. It is very good for developing that. If you train these types of drills, it's important that you also spar so that you can apply them with a fully resistant training partner and see where you can use your trapping, use your disarms, etc. Thank you.